Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is the last day, day 31 of the 31 days of horror. That's right. 31 movies, 31 days, and today's day 31. Before we get started, I want to tell you some other people that are doing this. There's Random Horror, Retro Horror, Double Shot J, I Am the Ice Lord, the one and only MSJ, Carly 317, Tony has 9 fingers, and of course Dave Maggot. Those are the ones that I know that are fully doing it, but there are probably others doing it as well. Just search for them. Everyone's doing something, some really cool themes. And always like, subscribe, share, and comment. When you like the video, it helps to get out to other people. When you subscribe, make sure you ding the bell, ring the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I do something new. And, of course, comment. I always want to know what you have to say. Now on to the movie. Today's movie is, well, it's Italian Sunday. And it's the last Italian Sunday this year. So I figured, hey, let's end it with a Lucio Fulci film, Devil's Honey. Wow. I was truly disappointed with this movie. This is not the way I want to end the 31 days, man. I don't want to end on a downer, but that's what it is. Lucio Fulci made this movie. It's a thriller, right? At least that's what it says on the back. And I was expecting for something, something along the thriller lines to happen. The first 20 minutes of this movie is nothing more than nudity and sex. And so I'm sitting there going, okay, so where's the thriller part come in? This young lady plays Jessica, and she's in love with Johnny. Johnny is a saxophone he's a saxophone player who's recording an album, and he treats her like utter garbage. Total shit. I'm not lying. He'll say to her, "Oh, I love you," and then like a few minutes later, like, "Okay, you leave," blah blah blah. And he treats her like a dick. I mean, it's that bad boys thing when you're a teenager and you're like, okay, she's cute, but why is she going out with that guy? And then you find out that the girls are attracted to the douchebags of the world. Well, this guy was an utter douchebag, and then he dies. They got into a fight, and she's talking about leaving him. And he's on his motorcycle, and he's going around her really slow, saying, "Yeah, you should leave," blah blah. I don't love you, and stuff like that. And finally, one time around, because he's going at a slow pace, his bike tips over, and he bangs the back of his head on a stone. Well, she runs over, going, "Johnny, are you okay?" Because she was mad at him 2 seconds ago. And now she's like worried that Johnny's not okay. And he gets up and goes, "Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good." And they have to go back to the recording studio and finish the recording session of his saxophone music. And while he's there, he's starting to sweat and his head is pounding. And they take him to the hospital and he dies on the operating table. Well, he dies before the doctor could even show up. This is about as much story that's going on in this movie that you'll ever get, because when it comes to this movie, the story is thin. So the doctor shows up. They put the blanket over his head before he shows up. He died on the table, waiting for the doctor to get there. Because he was on call. You know, he wasn't. He was at home. He had to leave, go do the surgery, and by the time he got there, you know, whatever. So then she's harassing the doctor, saying, "Why'd you let him die? Why'd you let him die?" She kidnaps the doctor and tortures the doctor, and that this dog here does nothing but bark through the whole movie, and then all of a sudden he dies and she buries him. I mean, there's a lot of weird little things going on in this movie that make no sense. The story is we're talking paper thin. There's really nothing there. It's an hour and 22 minutes, and I would say 10 minutes of story and another 72 minutes is nudity. I mean, that's fine if that's what you want to do when you make a movie. I've got nothing against nudity, but it did not move the story along. It was just, this movie was boring. I'm sorry. This is the way that 31 Days is going out. Don't watch this movie. I mean, if you're a 12-year-old boy and you want to see a naked woman, hey, go ahead, watch the movie. If you're not a 12-year-old boy and you want a story and more, don't watch this movie. That's all I got to say about that. I'm truly disappointed with the last day of the 31 Days, but I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do the 30 Days Half November. Or Half November. Yeah, November. So here are the rules to 30 Days Half November if anybody wants to take part in it. The rules are, as you can see, as you've always seen behind me, I've got a collection of movies and TV shows and stuff. And when it comes to 30 Days Half November, I can't watch any of this. All the stuff that I'm watching for November is stuff that is not part of my collection. It can't physically be part of my collection. I can't just go out and buy 30 new movies because they will become part of my collection. So I'm gonna watch 30 movies recorded on the DVR. I got a ton of stuff on my DVR. I got over 100 things on the DVR I need to purge some of that stuff to make room for more stuff. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna watch 30 movies I've never seen that are recorded on the DVR, and I want other people to come along with me, like the one and only MSJ. The one and only MSJ doesn't have a DVR, but he has streaming. So he's going to stream, he's going to go online and stream 30 new movies he's never seen. And, I mean, it doesn't matter how you do it. Do you borrow from a friend? 30 movies that you've never seen? Do you stream 30 movies? Do you just watch 30 movies from cable you've never seen, a movie a day? No matter how it goes, it's 30 movies you don't have in your collection and you've never seen. That's it. That's the bottom line. And that's going to be 30 Days Half November. Look forward to it because it starts tomorrow. That's right. We're jumping right into it. As always, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.